Here's a question, please be advised. Welcome to Stay Blessed, Stay Blunt. Any music or content that is played in the background will always be in my streams, clips, and highlights on my Discord. If you want to be part of my Discord, let me know. I'll send you an invite via Whisper on Twitch, on Twitter at 508 Blunt Blower. Be advised, I have NSFW content over there. So if you do see anything, it'll be on your own behalf, because you'd have to do the spoilers. If not, you could always go to the Real Blunt Blower _ 508 at Instagram, request a follow, request to send a message, show me your Discord name or username or whatever it may be, and let me know how you found me through the stream. You know what I mean? I don't just add anybody or allow anybody to follow me through there. If not, you could always go over to Spotify or here on YouTube under the Real Blunt Blower _ 508 or hashtag Blunt Blower 508 if you can't find me. I always keep a public playlist of whatever I may play in the background that's not my content. I would never try to take credit for anybody else's work, just like I wouldn't want others to take credit for my work. Two wrongs don't make a right, and not even just that, I like to try to be as original as much as possible. Any derogatory or explicit language that falls into the category of trash will be squashed right there and then, no matter who may come from, whether it be in the game, in the party, or off the mic in IRL. Besides that, I hope you enjoy the stream. Oh yeah, nobody gets special treatment on this game, whether it be blood or water either. I don't roll that way. Yeah, that's about it. Alright. Hello? Alright. I had to go into game chat real quick so I could say the intro to my stream. I didn't want to interrupt you guys while you guys are talking. You dickhead. Call me a pussy. But yeah, I'm gonna restart the video. I couldn't hear it. Is that your mother? I go. This video, super. It's fucking sad. My mother would be on the sidelines, and if the play on the field started going one way, but it teaches us to love our family. You know what I mean? Even through hard, rough times. And I understand. The only reason I'm saying that is I want grief is fucked. Okay? You hear me? Grief is a fucked up thing. We all react to it differently. Like for me, my cousin that died a few months ago, he was like my brother to me. I grew up with him being like my older brother. I don't have siblings. And I still haven't cried. I haven't seen his grave or anything yet. It hasn't mentally hit me. I don't know how to react to it. So if you ever need somebody to talk to, let me know. Because I know how that shit can feel. It stuns you. Makes you feel like, oh my god, am I human? Why can't I cry? Why can't I feel any emotion? Al. Al. How much health are you at? Mark, I haven't seen you all day and all night. Can I please talk to you? I said, man, just leave me alone. You bug me. I slammed my bedroom door. I'm the one person who believed in me. I was on a worldwide tour. We were wrestling overseas in Japan. After my wrestling match, I went upstairs in my hotel room and I fell asleep. There was a knock at my door at 3 o'clock in the morning. I got out of bed, I looked through the safety window, and I could see it was a Japanese promoter. So I opened the door and he said, Mark, you need to call home. There's been an emergency. I went and got on the hotel room phone. I called back to the United States and said, hey, what's going on? They said, Mark, I don't know how to tell you this. I said, just tell me what happened. Yeah. I started crying. They go, Mark, I can't tell you. I said, just say it. He said, Mark, your mother died. I just threw the phone down. I ran out of my hotel room. I took the elevator to the lobby. When the doors opened up, I just ran out into the street. I mean, there was no cars.
Hey, I'm gonna die. I'm half HP.
In the morning. And I walked down the middle of the street in Hiroshima, Japan. And I remember looking up and just saying, Mom, I am so sorry. I flew home for her funeral, and I was so nervous to walk up to her casket. So
That's
I
gonna
just stood
fuck me
way
up.
back. And I kept looking from a distance. And I kept thinking
I'm
to myself,
sorry, man.
Mom,
I feel
please
for
wake
you.
up. Please get up.
Are you
And then I finally got the nerve to
Is
walk
it
up
here?
to her.
super? Are you an only child?
I could see my
No,
mom
I
for
have
the first
siblings.
time. I mean,
Alright, that's at least
she was
good
so
enough.
beautiful. She was dressed in white. I mean,
And the only reason
she looked like an
the only reason
angel.
why I say that is it's scary,
And I
like
just
being
knew,
an only child
listen,
sometimes, if like you're gonna
Mom,
die
you are
before
my
or even
hero.
after your parents, because I don't have
Everything
anybody.
I am, everything I hope
But
to
at
do
least
is
when
because of
somebody
you.
has their siblings,
You
you know what I
love
mean?
me
They can.
so much. You gave
Are
me
you the
everything.
youngest or the oldest?
You're the only one that ever
Youngest.
believed in me.
Alright, so, you know what I mean? So at least you have somebody to share on the memories with you. You know what I mean? I'm trying
I
to
get drunk,
think about
I
like
get
the
high, I go
happier
stupid by
things
hanging out
for
with
you.
losers.
Like, just think about it that way.
No, I
What
know.
does she ever wanted to do?
Dude, I'm sorry. That's fucked.
I don't know where this
I wish I could talk
base.
to you now,
Yeah,
Mom.
no, I don't see the base.
I wish you could see what I'm doing.
A stone
Life and I
base.
have been a
Maybe
blemish.
somebody already got to it and destroyed it.
We are defined by our choices.
He said there's a sign on the beach. Do you see a sign anywhere?
I'm searching Aaron Beach right now.
I'm not here to preach to you. I'm here to tell you I lived that life. It leads to broken hearts, broken relationships, broken dreams, and death.
For what?
To get high? If you have a mother or a father,
I see a
when you
Spino.
go home, tell them how much you love them. See, my whole life was about being rich and famous. I had to be a millionaire. I had to win the race. I had to win the race, the expense of my marriage, my family, my friends, for what? To be all alone in the world? And learned what is truly important, and that is
Listen to what he says, please.
Oh,
this gift
I
of
might
life
have found it.
is, and our families, and how quickly they can be taken away. See, I no longer live in time. I live in moments. See, it's not what's in your pocket that matters. It's what's in your heart that truly matters. Love. Love is just a word until somebody comes along and gives it meaning. You.
Is something burning? Hold on. No, something. Alright, fuck you, you dumb bitch. This is sad too. This makes me think every time I was drunk driving. But here's the thing. I'll pause this right now. When I used to drink and drive, I didn't have a beer in my hand or anything like that. I was driving home, and I made sure that I had cruise control every single time I was on that road. And I sobered up when I got into the car. I didn't go on the road while I couldn't see, and I was all fucking topsy-turvy. That's fucking stupid to do. No shit. I waited.
No, it was a different base.
And the reason why is like because of stories like what happened with this guy. He killed a girl at 23 years old on accident, drunk driving.
Never did I think when I was in the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade that at 23 I'd be responsible for taking the life of somebody. It was a Friday night, 2009,
Oh.
July 17th.
How many friends did we lose in middle school over overdoses?
I was 23 now, so I was allowed to go to the
Zero.
bar legally.
Too many to count, right?
Zero.
Yeah. In our area, when everybody tries to say, oh, they're gonna die when they're older, that's most likely bullshit. They all die when they're young over here. The kids in our area, when we grew up, we don't give a fuck. We usually start doing crazy shit really young. That's why when people say online, like, well, they'll be saying, oh, kids aren't partying at 12. You don't know us. We started having sex around 12. What you talking about?
A girl named Priscilla Owens.
And it's only because of the fact that where our city is, it's right in the dead center of Party Central. You start to grow up seeing all the hood shit, all the killings, stabbings, and shit like that, so you start to mature faster seeing all that shit.
Yeah, I don't see the base at all.
A trap.
I think he lied to you.
I think it was a trap.
My friend Mike says, Nathan, you're not driving, right? I said, oh, no.
Because is he still online?
I'm not driving.
No.
She's my designated driver. We got this. We're going out to TJ's. We're starting the fire. I'll see you in a little bit. Cool. We shook up. And
This is what he said. Hold on, I'll press pause of this. This is what he said. There will be an unclaimed unicorn in a stone building in the tropical wyvern area on the beach. There will be a billboard outside. Just leave a sign if you got the unicorn. He said, who wants a unicorn? The name of his tribe would be... Oh, he has no tribe. He's just a regular person. His name is Griff.
Oh my god, imagine.
Probably. It was a
That'd be
white...
crazy, wouldn't it?
It was a white unicorn. He says, I have one and I don't want it. He probably fucked up the stats on it and doesn't know that he can fuck with it if he were to find another unicorn to breed with it.
Yeah, but a unicorn's one of the rarest dinos in the game, so...
That's what I'm saying. You can donate to a mod on here and probably get a breeding pair.
Yeah, but it's also an albino, so it wouldn't make any sense.
True. I had a full army of unicorns on a server at one point, and the only reason why was somebody actually didn't want it anymore. They bred them all improperly, and they didn't want to take care of it. In all actuality, they were going to use it for meat, and I was like, no, don't you dare do that. They're still breeding pairs. I can fix this. Because he did say it will be unclaimed near a stone building, so somebody probably claimed it already and ran off. Somebody took it then. Somebody took it. Because it was unclaimed. I'm going to type in the chat, who took my fucking unicorn? 77.3. Did you say 77.6? Oh. What's the matter, Lily? Is the TV not working? Hold on. I think the TV stopped. This dog is weird. The TV doesn't work for her. She'll come over here to let me know. Yep, the TV stopped working. You're a weirdo. Okay, I'll turn it on, baby. Don't worry. Oh, they were watching a movie. That's why, baby. I'll put it on TV. Put it on cartoons for you. Okay? Go ahead, lay down. I love my animals. I don't know anybody else that has dogs that will sit there and watch TV besides, like, certain dogs I'll see on, like, Animals' Most Funniest Videos and shit like that. Like, ask L. My turtle was listening to him yesterday when he was talking to it. My animals aren't stupid. Since they were fresh out... shut the fuck up. Since they were fresh out of... Because I've been home all the time. Since they were fresh out, like, my turtle was, like, found in an area where it was all swampland near a river. But I guess the mother didn't make it. And it was almost about to get chopped up. When my father and my uncle was landscaping. When they picked it up... No, here's the funny thing. My Uncle Louis said, oh, I'm going to take this home to my kids. My father automatically went up to him, his older brother, mind you. My Uncle Louis' older brother. He's like, no, your kids kill every animal they touch. Why give it to my kid? And it's true, though. They give me every animal that's on death row. Every family member in my fucking family has given me their animals when they're on death row because I've rehabilitated them all. It's fucked up. I hate when they give me their pets when they're like sick and dying. They're like, oh, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Were you neglecting it? I didn't name them yet. It's funny how you say that. I thought about it. Do you know what I thought to myself? Do you know what I thought to myself when I saw them? I'm like, did I just do a, what is it called? Do you know what is it called when you buy something out of like, oh, I have the money for it and I want to get it. What is that? I forgot what that was called. Uh, Not splite. You know what I'm talking about, right? Mm, Ask him. What's the
Ask
feeling?
me. What are we asking?
Uh,
What?
I'm asking, what does that? What does it mean when you do something without thinking, and you just buy something, and then you aren't after that you regret it because you think you bought it just because you seen it. What is that called? There's a word for it,
I don't know.
but I think I ended up doing that with the fish because I don't. At first, I didn't want it, but now that I see that they're there in its life, and even my mom and dad is happy to see the fish, now I want them again. But at the same time, the reason why I thought about it was what? Uh, why? All right. Oh, go figure. C4 just hops in while you're about to leave. But maybe C4 can answer it for me. C4. Er, where is he, in a store? Because he's on his phone. Earth to C4. What is it called when you buy something impulsive? Yes, I think I did an impulsive buy by getting those guppies because I want to breed them, but at the same time, breeding guppies is not as easy as I made it sound. You have to worry about after 3 or 4 generations, they will start to have mutations. Because when I did that with my first guppies, they started mutating. As in, like, I remember I have a picture of it on my Snapchat. One guppy had a bent tail and its spine was crooked. We can hear you. But no, yeah, that's what happened when I ended up breeding. So guppies breed very fast. So, for example, after 2 weeks, they're already an adult and ready to breed after being born. Yeah, basically, they're already adults and they can already start having sex. Um, but the thing that sucks is I have a problem with after a while when I breed an animal and it's successful in real life, I just keep breeding it until like my ask out. I had a tank of over 1,000 guppies at one point. Like I get crazy with breeding fish. What? Yeah. Fuck you. Damn. Ignorant. That's what my father says. He says ignorant. Oh god. What do you call your soda? Please tell me what you call your soda. Do you call everything a Coke? Alright, alright, good. Good. I have friends from Ohio where everything is Coke to them. Everything is a Coke to them. He asked his wife for a Coke and she gave him a Mountain Dew and I'm like, dude, that's not a Coca-Cola. He goes, no, I asked for a Coke. I'm like, yeah, but that's not a Coke. That's a Mountain Dew. He goes, yeah, that's a Coke. I was like, no. They're backwards over there with the words, man. B. Huh? Oh. Oh. Oh, did you leave the party? I mean, not the party, the game. Oh, yeah. Alright, I just noticed you're at the tippity top of the, thing for the people that have hopped in. Oh yeah, go do what you gotta do. Or was I? Oh, it wasn't even finished playing. Mhm.
Driver, we got this. We're going out to TJ's. We're starting the fire. I'll see you in a little bit. Cool. We shook up and we're out the door. But in the process of leaving that bar,
This is sad as shit.
getting to the car, there's one question that I'm never gonna probably ever have answered, and I can't quite put my finger on it. But somehow, when I left that bar, Priscilla gave me her keys. And I remember these next few moments. I remember the atmosphere. I remember what was being said. I remember everything, every part of it. I remember the shorts that I had on. I remember more clearly than anything the next words I heard out of Priscilla's mouth. I remember them so clearly, every vowel, every consonant articulated so precisely.
Why is it that straight guys do it better than a gay guy?
Well, the next words I heard from Priscilla were simply this: treat.
Oh. I think that's so cool. Like, one thing I noticed, all my masculine friends that were like on the football team when we were in high school, they could do the most perfect feminine girly voice, and I'm like, what the fuck do you do on your spare time? Because you're perfect on it.
And when I hit that tree, that case of beer bottles that was behind her
Catapulted
forward at impact. And that woman named Priscilla, who didn't have her seatbelt on, catapulted forward at impact.
Oh, it accidentally skipped. Sorry. Hey, C4. Streaming for the past 2 years paid off. I'm now an affiliate on Twitch. Basically, what that means is now I can start taking subscribers and donations and shit. Ah. What's the matter, Lily? What's wrong? Lay down. Lay down. I'm not gonna rub you down. Lay down. My dog is scared of her own shadow. I literally gotta turn on a nightlight for her. Best movie ever. Cyborg is my homie. I don't even think that's his name. I think that's what his name is, right? Yeah. To be honest, I was hoping they were gonna make a part 2 and show him at being his real dad. I was hoping they were gonna make a part 2 of that movie when I was little, showing that cyborg dude was actually his real dad. The fucking dude in Treasure Planet, the guy that ends up training him and shit, the guy that was a pirate, where he's got the cyborg eye. Is that his name? Where he ends up becoming his friend afterwards? Yeah. So I'm saying I always thought that guy was gonna be his actual father that ended up walking out on him because when he felt bad about what happened to his dad. It'd be listen, listen. The main thing I remember about the ending of the movie is when he gave up all the loot for him, and then they ended up repairing the restaurant. So like I'm saying, I would be cool if like it shows a part 2. He's now the dad, married to the mom and shit like that, being all polite and shit. Why not? That would be cool. Why? What about what about what about the lady that he ends up falling in love with that looks like she's half cat? Or does Jim end up having babies with him? The professor, yeah. It's been a while. Listen, it's been a while. I have the movie too. I haven't watched the movie since I was a little kid. I don't own Disney Plus, bitch. Damn. He's like, get cultured again. It is. It's a great movie. It's got a lot of sad parts too. That's another. You ever watch Quest of Camelot with the two-headed dragons and the blind guy? That was a great movie. I have that on DVD too. I don't even know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It started with an R or something like that. Dude, that they just made him look ugly no matter what. Why did they do that back in the day? Like make all the villains ugly as all hell. That's what I'm saying. What if there's actually that one nice guy in real life a kid met and they're like, "Oh my god, they're a bad guy. Run. Police, police." True. Well, I mean, at the same time, I'm kind of glad that they mixed it up because I'm sick and tired of the same fucking basic stuff of, oh, I already know that guy's gonna be the villain. Well, I mean, they changed it up. They made the pretty guy that was supposed to be with the girl in the beginning of the movie and act like a nice guy ended up being a douchebag. That's not always like that, is it? No, because even in Mulan, well, yeah, Hades, maybe, yeah, with what's her name, Cassandra. Was there? Ooh. Oh God. What am I hearing? I'm on YouTube. Oh god. I'm not even getting monetized on YouTube. I don't think they would ever monetize me. I swear too much. They do? I don't watch PewDiePie. I just know of him. In all honesty. Huh? Alright. He's a Soviet. Yeah, they popped up automatically. I'm just reading the names and it's like, oof. I don't think I can play this on my stream. They got 4.2 million views. I have a feeling that they could end up copyright striking me. People have been doing that on YouTube. If they find out their audio or their stream or anything like that is in the background, and if they didn't give you permission to stream it, they can copyright strike you. Yeah. It's not even just that. They want to be a douchebag and have the only content. That's basically what I've heard. It's yeah, money, but at the same time, it's a lot of these people don't even usually go into it for the money, because I hear a lot of them having side jobs that will pay more than the streaming of what they'll get in donations and shit. Majority of the time, it's they want to get the most popularity. It's as if none of these kids had a lot of friends when they were younger in high school or some shit like that or middle school, and the only time they're gonna get it is online. That's what it feels like. Because I had a lot of friends online. Dude, I have more friends, sorry, not online, in real life. If you ask L, I hung out with at least 20 people each day. When I was younger, I was always out and about, walking around the city, walking to other cities, driving with other friends to other cities. Not gonna lie, it was when I had no license. I'm not on Twitch, so they really can't fuck with me with that. And I could just private this video later on. But yeah. Uh, I drove without a license for the longest time to other cities. Um, and in all honesty, the main reason why I did it by like our Constitution's thing, where it says you can drive through public highways and roadways while with a horse-drawn carriage, buggy, or any vehicle with four wheels, so long as you're not messing with any of the public. Sorry, interfering or some shit like that. That's what it says in the actual Constitution. And then after that, that's when states separately started doing the whole license thing. So technically, we can drive without a license, but you gotta use the Constitution and know every single actual law behind it. If not, a cop's not gonna take you seriously, and they're gonna just take you as a joke and arrest you anyways. You can take a cop all the way to. No, that's alright. I'm streaming too, so I don't feel alone when I'm talking to myself. But and the main reason why I talk like this, like I hear people all the time to be like, "Why you talk like as if somebody's there?" And it's because of the fact that if somebody watches my stream in the future, I want them to feel like I'm actually like with them right there and then talking to them, not as if like they're just a random object or a view and I'm just waiting on to get a number on my view account. You know what I mean? I don't have a camera yet. I will next time though. I- There was one time my stream caught me when I was really, really sick, and I stopped streaming for a few months because I thought it was embarrassing. It wasn't even that. They all felt bad. None of my viewers are like that, believe it or not. I've single... Well, listen, what I meant was majority of them that I've single-handedly talked to isn't... Well, I mean, you said you don't take what I say seriously. Fuck you. I just see what you're doing now. But, oh, God. Hey, by any chance, are you colorblind? Are you? Huh. I've been meeting a lot of people online. Yeah. You found out? I knew a guy. We don't talk anymore because we stopped talking on bad terms on his behalf. But anyways, uh, anyways, long story short, he had color blindness in just one eye. One eye was all like dull colors and shit like that. He couldn't see anything bright, like how he would through his right eye. And the thing that sucked is he got VR for Christmas. He couldn't use the VR because it wasn't set for his type of eye setting. Yeah, they don't make anything like that yet, where like you could separate it through the eyes, as far as I know, at least. Yeah, I didn't know you could be colorblind in just one eye. I didn't know that was possible. No, I know what you mean, though. It's not something that's ever crossed your mind. To the point. Oh. Eh. I feel like you try to be a comical asshole. Somewhat. Oh shit. Well, since I'm on YouTube, I can actually say it because Twitch doesn't fully condone of stuff like that. But my third grade teacher got her fucking neck thrown up against the wall by my mom. Yeah, my mom. Well, like I told you, we're in an old-fashioned area when it comes down to shit like that. So when I was younger, the principal was right outside the classroom, and he stuck to the side. He didn't say anything. My elementary school was old fashioned to the point where it was legal for my principal to he used to shove people like me, Al, anybody that's got into a fight or an argument, even if we were defending ourselves, he would shove us in his office and lock the door and then just yell at us for a few minutes and leave us there for the whole day. No food, nothing though. Oh no, they ain't never done that. My mom would have beat the fuck out of him. He was more scared of my mom. Yeah, my mom would have beat the fuck out of him. He was scared of her. He was also scared of my dad, too. Well, that's the thing, though. I never deserved it when I got yelled at. Since our state doesn't have self-defense. I always got bullied for being gay. That's what it was. You could even ask Al. I got jumped a lot in elementary school. I got jumped a lot. And that's the only reason why I talk so much about fighting. Because in my area before, at one point in time, it wasn't fully accepted to be gay. When I was younger, I remember it wasn't until at least 2010 until it started being fully accepted over here publicly. And that's the sad thing. I remember when everybody used to beat down on us in our area for shit like that. That still happens on certain streets. Like, I know for a fact I can't walk on Fifth Street right now because I know I'll get shot for being who I am. And that's a fact. No, it's you're an, you know what I mean. I, I'm saying I could actually get shot for being non-binary out on Fifth Street, Main Street in my city, because nobody likes that out there. They don't think it's okay. Of non-binary, dumbed down version. I I never ever once felt like male or female. I'm neutral. Yeah, yeah. They. I use they, and the only reason why, yeah, it's neutral. It's yes, I know. It's because of how a lot of schools were taught they. When we were little, we didn't get taught plural and singular they until third or second grade, and then we found out other schools didn't teach it. They can be like they are over there if you don't know the person's name, or who are they if you see somebody at a party and you say like there's somebody new, you know what I mean? Or this is their hat, this is their dress, you know what I mean? I love them. Like if you're talking about your partner or your girlfriend or your wife, you know what I mean? I love them. That's what they mean by singular. The plural would be like if you're looking at a group of people and you say they are over there, like the group of people, but you have to add the group of people. That's what makes it a plural form. So to make they plural, it would have to be uh they are all at a party. All makes it sound like there's more than one. You know what I mean? Whereas if you just put they are at the party, that would be singular because you're just talking about one person. I know it's weird. We got taught that in school, and it took us more than 2 grades for us to learn about that shit. I think that's the only reason why I'm used to it. I honestly think that's the only reason why. So I understand why your head. My parents are like that too. They didn't go to the same school I did. They never got taught about the plural and singular they. You know what I mean? So I understand. It is a mind fuck, but I just use they because I that's how I feel. I even have it on my ID card and everything like that. Like instead of they for somebody that's non-binary. So like if a cop pulls me over or if a medical person pulls me over or anything like that. So if they want to know what's between my legs for a strip search or to give me certain medications, it says X. You know what I mean? So they know I have a penis or that I was born with a penis. That's why when people always were wondering why when people said, "Oh, what the hell is this gender X?" It's for people that don't want to be classified as a he or a she when they get pulled over, or a ma'am or Mister. You know what I mean? Basically, all that is so that they can get identified the right way. And if a person that is a medical person or an emergency service, they know what that is. They're already getting trained for stuff like that. You know what I mean? And only a medical person, police officer, anything like that, or your partner are the only ones that should actually matter on knowing something like that. And I understand people are curious because we all grew up. You find out somebody's a female back in the day, you automatically know there's a vagina. Nowadays, it's not like that. So I can understand where it's difficult for people to want to grasp that in their head because it is a lot. But I found out the only reason why we only got taught that little bit was because back when it was around the 19th century, when everything started getting more Christian and Catholic around the country, it wasn't even just because of religion, it was because people were illiterate. Heterosexual and homosexual were the two most common, easiest words. Look up what those words were actually created. They were created around the 19th century. Yes, homosexuality and heterosexuality was always a thing, but they never actually had a terminology for it. You know what I mean? So same thing with transgender and all that. They had words for it, but not in our area. Like for example, if you look up the oldest transgender library, it was actually in Germany or some shit like that, where Hitler burned down a medical facility, and in the medical facility it had research on transgender people. And that was a while ago. So people can never say that there was no such thing as a transgender person in that era. Because we have proof of the fucking library getting burnt down. And these are heterosexual people talking about it, not transgender, you know what I mean? Not non-binary. That it's other people that are saying, this is what happened to their history, and it's why we don't know so much about them, because half of it got burnt down. You know what I mean? And I understand. Not every state's gonna teach this to everybody, because not every state still condones in it. Like there are a lot of southern states that they don't like it. They think it's not a natural thing. They don't think it's real, because they don't have as many people. Because they say we're like 1%, but it's actually larger than that. It's like a little bit larger than that. And the only thing I can say about it is the more you learn about it in slow, like how you asked me to dumb it down, the more you learn about it in ways like that, the less you start to feel insecure about, like, what the fuck is this shit? Are they fucked up in their head? Are they just making it up so they can do whatever they want and go to this place and that place or that bathroom and do, you know what I mean? I understand that feeling. I truly do, because here's the thing. Even when I see other trans people myself, and if they don't look on the same level as I'm at, I sometimes get scared thinking, are they transgender like myself, or are they actually just a creep? So I understand where everybody comes from. I truly and genuinely do. We've had those problems before. You know what I mean? But yeah, it is a lot to handle. It's only been pushed in what? Non-binary and trans people have probably been being pushed in for America politics and like news and stuff for the past, I think, 10 years. And that's not a lot for something like that for a civilization. It's been around longer than that, but because of the fact that it's becoming more on news stations, on social media and shit like that, that's the only reason why it's becoming more of a thing. And people are saying, oh, they're transing our people, or transing our kids, or making our men into women, or making our women into men. It's like, no, we've always been around. It's just like, for example, what happened with me? I thought I was just supposed to be a woman at one point in my life, because when I was younger, my parents told me what drag queens were and transgender was. And then I always thought about it. I never wanted to change my gender, like my sex. I never wanted to cut anything off. I never wanted to alter my body or anything like that. I just wanted to dress up in a certain way, like pretty and shit like that. Cause I did have a fucking, I'll show you. Like I got a bitch body. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I got an hourglass body. I don't know any guy that has an hourglass body. Like, and I'm tiny as shit. But yeah, I've never felt like comfortable when people have said I was a male, but I've also never felt comfortable when people said, "Oh, well, maybe you're a female." You know what I mean? But like I said, growing up, I never had a word for it. I knew of it, just didn't know what it was until I started looking more online, and then we started going out. My mom and dad took me to P-Town, which is a LGBT city or town at the edge of Cape Cod, and it's for like Pride. Even around year round, they have all different types of festivals, like the Irish festival, the Portuguese festival. They do all different types of cool things. Um, but I ended up seeing more things out there that ended up making me figure out what I actually was, which was non-binary, which meant like I don't have to change my sex. I don't have to say I'm a female. I don't have to say I'm a male. I can just say I'm neutral. And that's exactly how I feel. There will be some days where I feel more masculine. There will be some days where I feel more feminine. But I don't feel male nor female. That's why I chose non-binary as the term that I feel. And people say, well, you chose it, that means you had a choice. No, I chose the term. There's other terms that I can fall under, but those are terms where people will actually identify as a male and a female, like gender queer, where somebody can be male one day and feel female the other day, like how I would feel female and masculine, feminine masculine. That's how they identify as. That's the reason why when people say, "Oh, what is a woman?" Nowadays, not necessarily what you would assume somebody with a vagina, because nowadays, there are women out there that are more masculine than a fucking man, and they would consider that manly. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why people say that, saying we can't define what it is, because some women even get mad when you say a woman is a person with vagina and that are feminine and that are supposed to do this and that, because they automatically think a woman is supposed to be in a certain place. That is the main reason why the LGBT community really goes around that. We don't want to hear that fucking woman say, "Oh, so you think we're supposed to be this?" So we literally just say a woman is however anybody feels. It's so much easier than fucking stepping on everybody's toes. It literally is. And if somebody gets mad on that, that's on them. They can identify what a woman is whatever the fuck they want. That's what we do. We don't literally have a majority word over all of society. People just take the word of certain groups. You know what I mean? That's all that is. Like, people think that one gay person speaks or one trans person speaks and they speak for the rest of us. No, it don't work that way. It takes talking to the community through like months onto years. What, you think the fucking rainbow flag was built in a day? That shit took fucking years. And then wanna hear something funny? We even changed the rainbow flag because we found out there's a country in there's a is it a country or a town? There's a town or something like that in Italy where it has a rainbow flag, where it looked like the original rainbow flag, where we had the pink and the magenta and all the other extra colors, like the original rainbow flag. They have that flag. Well, there was originally like it was pink, red, violet, magenta, turquoise, blue, and then green. No, sorry. Yeah, turquoise, green, blue, and then purple. The old pride flag had a lot of them. Like it had, yeah, 9 colors. But they got rid of it because there's a flag, if you look it up in Italy somewhere, it looks just like our flag. It was made the exact same year and month, ironically, out of nowhere, out of pure coincidence. And if you look up the flag, the reason why theirs is out of rainbow is because supposedly the guy that invented their flag said that the warrior in their area held a flag up with various colors. That's what he said in the context of making the flag. The person that fought over Italy had some type of battle flag of various colors, and that's where he got the rainbow flag out of it. Which, to be honest, when I think of that, I think of like a tie-dye flag. Various colors. I don't know. But yeah, we ironically made the pride flag when another area around the world made it their state flag or whatever like that. So we ended up changing it because we felt bad or some shit. I don't know. It was some history like that. Same thing like with do you know why it's LGBT? Originally it used to be GLBT. At one point in time in the 70s or was it the 70s or the 50s for the Women's March? 70s, right? I think it was the 70s. Like 19 hold on. I think 1972 maybe? I don't know. Anyways, it was around then. Um oh fuck, what the fuck was I just saying? God damn it. Refresh my track. Fuck, man. Women's March. I forgot what I was talking about. Damn, man. The fuck was I talking about? It had something to do with the fucking movement of the Women's March. But I know so many facts about that now, it's all popping into my head. Like, I know, here's a fun fact. The movement for the Women's March would have even happened in the first place if it weren't for a bicycle shop on the side of them there was a bicycle shop owner that allowed them to use all their bicycles because when the march was happening, that was when they were banning all women from using taxis and buses and shit like that. So they used bicycles because it technically wasn't breaking the law. Fuck, man, what was the fucking other fact I was thinking about before? Kinda forgot. God damn it. C4, are you listening by any chance? What was I saying before when I was asking about the Women's March? I'm trying to refresh my memory. Fuck, man. Ah, forget it. I'm not gonna stress it. Al, have you been here this whole motherfucking time? Fuck, man, I forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it. Who's telling me to You Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Now I remember. Um, the reason why we changed the GLBT to LGBT was because at one point in time, um, everybody around the 50s and shit like that, when they did the movement for the Women's March, they considered anybody that was lesbian, bisexual, or anything like that was automatically gay because gay was in the beginning of the acronym. So because of the fact that was all happening with the Women's March and shit like that, and lesbians were getting a lot of bullshit, we ended up making it LGBT instead of GLBT, so that everybody could stop calling lesbians gay. Because why have the word there if you're not gonna fucking use it? No, I thought that was funny though. I don't know. It's a random fact. Leave me be. Here's another random fact. Did you know that female mosquitoes are the only ones that actually suck your blood? The males suck up nectar. So if you ever get bit by a mosquito, you can say son of a bitch. I'm fucking corny. Leave me alone. Oh shit. Oh, that's what I was gonna watch. It's in my watch later playlist. Where the fuck is it? Oh, I guess I moved it because it's not here anymore. Son of a whore. Mm, why is that all doubled?
Playing from Galaxy S8.
No shit.
Yeah, big old ass, my jeans ain't got no Birkin bags, Louis Vuitton shoes, lot of bands, all I see is blue. Big ol' ass, watch that shit go boom, boom, boom.